I would say the issue of Galamsey as also man who because Aguna Kunyaku treatment plant and so no say you know. It's an exchange from this side, every do this side. But Obi also be onim beya adwen say okwa Aguna Kunyaku was central regional. Yen Galamsey o ntebusu ba na sen.
Okay, yes you said na you say na you need to kama kra. But you say na you started say a change color.
The matter chop hot. Assembly kiloto. Hey. Aye.
Bomodi ase obe subscribe to your YouTube channel. You me notification button is a you drop video bi na wo so wanya bi. This video was brought to you by Ebusian Danny Bankumex. Danny Bankumex and Danny Hausa Cocoa. Me pacho pe Danny Hausa Cocoa ni bi. Way of making coconut is simple. So ra no pa na wo ye onyama nyina wi afa nsuo sigya so. Wo di nsuo ni sigya so na what to the siwa afe you know for cocoa ni kakra gum udi gum na wo stay udi gum unya thickness ne se ne wo pa na wejai abusuan no anu your cocoa is ready peko se pan no bi fa boso na se fankati bi gum na so chile abusuan without wasting my time no yen shasi abusuan the issue of Galamsey abeye national kanka edawo asisia no we are all trying to deal with it. Time and now President Nana Addo Akufo-Addo was no. Now yes, he won't declare state of emergency. No fan quench a year. Sa Galamsey.
Ba, what the state of emergency, Baba? Because we catch the President Akufo-Addo. What's what be President Libi? It's had anything I would you to me and dear no ma yenina ya hunto. Yes, sir. Send your brofo ni tiebia, brofo ni tiebia. Felito fosu kwati echechemu za yentiasie seni etie bia no declare ni entimi enya ntupano medamasi
tama President John Dramani Mahama so eye campaign ka say oba obeba be solve this issue ni na but oba ye no ye hwema effort no akwakoye slow bi I say slow motion tactics bi and amafo bebre ka say because of say gold board no enya gold because of say gold board enya gold e wo Galamsey no hu eniti ena ema President Mahama e twentwen na asia na
gold from
Galamsey
the gold board where are they getting the gold from
Galamsey
the BOT has said that they have injected $4.6 billion into the forest market and that is what is stabilizing the city. And that is the relevance of the gold board. Mr. President, Finance Minister, Honorable Tufosi, we want to make it clear if it is the strategy of the government to encourage and institutionalize Galamsey, to legalize illegality of Galamsey through gold board, to stabilize the economy, then we are telling them that is Sikadro economic strategy, and we reject it.
Amen.
We cannot sacrifice our kidneys for the economy. We cannot sacrifice our lives for the economy. There are so many creative ways that the government can solve Galamsey, and they can still make use of our natural resources. Ghana is not the only country where we are endowed with gold. Go to Australia, they are mining, but their rivers are clean and healthy. Go to Russia, they are mining, but their rivers are clean and their lands have not been poisoned. So why do we want to put the lives of citizens at stake? Galamsey is leading to a national security crisis. The poisoning of our lands, the poisoning of our river bodies is a national security concern. And that's why, Mr. President, you are not ignorant of the solution to end Galamsey. You are not ignorant that a declaration of state of emergency is what to solve Galamsey. Mr. President, you are not ignorant of the fact that repealing LI 2462 is what to end Galamsey. Therefore, as a matter of urgency, take these two steps. Take these two steps. You have to test majority. Repeal LI 2462. You say you will do it. You have to test majority. And we are appealing to the Speaker of Parliament. When Parliament resumes and the motion that will repeal LI 2462 is found, please, the process should be expedited. There should be a speedy approach so that by the time we realize we have the law which says that going into our river bodies, going into the forest reserve has become an illegality. It is being done like a criminal offense. Then we can go after them. Another issue, the issue of the Galamsey of excavators. The transport minister 3 months ago said about 3,000 fresh excavators have been imported into the country. And the problem is that they don't know who is bringing them into the country. When you look at the manifest, every item that is coming to this country, the details of the one who is ordering for it, the shipping agency or the clearing house and the owner of the property. It is all on the manifest. So are we saying that we don't know those who are bringing those excavators? Are we saying we don't know? Therefore, if the government wants to be complicit in the illegality of Galamsey, then we want to tell them that we are not going to stand aloof. We are not going to fold our arms. We are going to rise up as conscious citizens, and we are going to do whatever it takes to make sure that the government is going to do the right thing. So boy,
then I'm so man. Face the country for as an stage demonstration. Now we face the country for demonstration. No answer na beba so no. There in a couple bob ba ya and the a treatment plant I won't go agona kunyaku treatment plant back where ensuo no ani ase kra na uhwema central region agona kunyaku hona ede banina no obi anye Galamsey o nenti omonte ase ade nti a ensuo na wo no so ayesa so upon investigation amuhwehwemu no na chese ukoma eastern region Galamsey bia ekoso ana politu insuo bia free eastern region ana eastern region insuo no so ababeka agona kunyaku treatment plant na ama insuo ni nyina asai
ko school bibia krom ha na me okay nti ayesu onya de na asese okay yesu yankasa na yese na te ni so kama kra but na say na tun start say a change color tie tracy ya na ehu say wo mu tu Galamsey wo eastern region ho baby na affect ayen but na wo hwe ye na awie me ha ya aguna yisia disia achimfo no a baby ani a wo tu Galamsey but rather I'm say enuma papa em ho no mo side na wo mu tu a nti ama me nsu no enya yesa disa mo nsu wo say nsu de ebi me tutu bo ho na ebi nsu wo handbag wells what's up ni ya wo nsu okitwa bi so da trade broker ni and na fisia students for ya secondary school for na every na for yeah business for mo na wo kosa apart from that I just say Yankopon adum na nsi ansa nti mo ha be no to ma yiri ebra ya ba oh say sia de ya be sremo mo na mo kasa Ghana man ni aban yi na wo mo ma mo mpanyi hu say abanya gna yisi anko ne ye bre about 10 districts and up in Apota West a surprise what you na fisia wo bre efutu ewutu eseya kuma do bem papa na gomua na adi na we na obi abrenso so kwara ban ye se no nam hia oba mama water west no aye djuma wetima pump nsu dia akobedi a wo mu hia dia no comfort na borehole na wo mu tutu ne enya dia bebua ti se ko ti se pen akọ na so betu borehole 4 e ma won a o je ebebua sambua
ejiro mu jirema enum ekire ho baabi o enum ekire ho baabi eastern region esoro ho baabi anomaye Galamsey na ababe say eye konyaku treatment plant na busua sa konyaku treatment plant ya meka wansemi ye nipa eye one district eye agona konyaku fo no kwa na supply issue mom district more than 10 eno munya nsuo so Galamsey no affected that treatment plant busua ede amanfo akoginem na Felix Osukwaache ekoka so monfa evidence mbra enne nam so ema Miracle Dennis Abuaje Miracle Dennis Abuaje ekoye press conference ewo agona konyaku treatment plant no ho
insuo bia eye waste figure na waterfall dam mu no a chemicals eye mu ma no eno no mo sa ede nu ediane edi ye ka aban penifo se ye mfa evidence ma kire mo ansa omotu wana mo we nye MPP ni NDC we ye man no da achinti we ye man na pomodin hunti ti madaroma mama ye fa evidence we ni ye fa nkoma aban na aban hu ni ye kan chene se yesre no ni ma ye anano na entumi ankwanti Galamsey na okasati aye na eno na oya ose ye bonse mano no ye bonse mo mana enyeyi
National Communication Director ewo eye Ashanti region onu so free Ashanti region sa edine chirem wo Cape Coast se Cape Coast for no so adenti no munya nsuo nom onu so edine nsem tuubia
ba who the state of emergency beba because who catch President Akufo-Addo who so be president ni bi eti adenti na wo de wutimi enya ade no ma ye nyina ye hontoe ye srew se ni abrofo ni tie bia abrofo ni tie bia Felix Ofosu Kwati echechem say yenti ase
Send your tea biano, declare near Timmy and Yan Tupano, Madame.
I was saying, I quite escalate ya, a man. Galamsey, who has some of the sounds so sorry, nay, and I face the country for no, as we sorry say, no. Yet to mean Ghana, I'm a Ghana, no. Because of say president no enya good galamsey for no e support the economy nintino Ghana ntu mean say sir into almost stage demonstration abusuan almost edi ginem.
Stop galamsey now, we need clean water. We are part of the working class, so when it comes we can't afford dispenser self will not be even assured. You are working class, so you need to fight against galamsey. It will affect us first. Dear proletariats, fellow proletariats, and the brokies, if you like, right?
And you get the weekend, almost a vigil near the Adinina. Nabusia, Omukoyano, Omulides. I call a dear new Momode demonstration because to face the country for Oliver Voka, Vamawo, Edin Semutubia.
Well, 9 months is enough time to give birth, right? So, what has the government given birth to? I think that's the question we need to ask ourselves.
They said you have reclaimed some forest reserves were initially red zones.
You see, this is important that we clarify something because I am a bit apprehensive of this. We have reclaimed XYZ for the cameras because it doesn't appear that there's a sufficient strategy to reclaim and hold. Time and time again, we've seen when the government claims to have reclaimed parts to leave there and then they are retaken over again. So what is the reclaim and hold strategy? And that's what is missing, I think.
I was saying you live on Kwan Anna dear new moment sad demonstration. Rav the fellow Ghanaians also can be. Also in some tubia catch President John Dramani Mahama said say Nana Dranko Kufuado to me anya. Or Sereno, or Mamma Dia so be to me, I who be.
In Swane say from Suono and ye, Ghana for say, Caracana, what ya bone, Gomuno, Jais of Semono, that Wabama said, President. Yes, yes. Why are so for Samne Kakra? Or party, you have just 4 years to build a name, to clear that was before. Now, the land, the universe, everything within it has given you the opportunity. Mr. President, don't misuse it. Do something. At least institutional change is all that we are asking of you. And when institutions are fixed in this country, things will start falling in place. You don't have nothing to lose, Mr. President. And don't think it is politics as usual. The Ghanaian citizens are gaining our consciousness politically. And it's not about my mother is NBC or my father is MPP. It is about what the leaders are giving us. Today, people can use social media to reference on everything we said on campaign trails. Mr. President, Ghanaians will remember you if you do the good thing. And it wouldn't be as politics as usual. It will be the development, it will be the legacy. And your party and your name will be remembered when we go to the ballot. And not just NDC flag or MPP flag. Rav
the fellow Ghanaians, as I'm switching, the difference between demonstration now, Omukono, Nana Danko Kufu at the time, any demonstration now, Omukono, during Mahama El Eray, Abusia, yes, I'm Ketua.
Okay, like joke. Here be security zone. We are not going to allow them. No protesters. Now the police for challenge. And I do by this time. Now police for drugs. And I yellow the this was your car. And this was sniper. Snipers. Challenge 20 a day. And then finally. The Tumia Baba, the Giraffe Kama, can you put guitar police in the I always say this, say NDC MPP, there is no difference between them. They are all political parties. But the individuals within the party, the people within the parties, there are difference between them. Imagine, Mahama, you see why I say Mahama and Nanado, there's two different things. We're in your party, we all can attest to this. Today, somebody has been able to walk from Siasi, the same places. The roots in Kono, Naya Pine. Rapa Block 37, Rapa Block 37, and I today, No 37 was blocked. The same police officers someone Ghana ha. You used to woman at the pool yet. Sably and so told you to them. You see a better tier, the tier, a better tier. Today, we've been able to exercise the rights of citizens without no intimidation.
Omadi aso be subscribe to your YouTube channel, no follow yen. Sa no video bi a to for ma. Also on sabeke bi. Ebusu akopim se be sanso ehye bium. Misi gidim. Shire de.